Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great weekend. What a fabulous weather weekend we had, right? So, it's interesting. I like to look up the origin of phrases. You use a phrase, I like to look up and see where it first started. And it's quite interesting that several of the phrases that we use in our common language come straight from Scripture. For instance, something as simple as rise and shine. That comes right out of Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. Or something like a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's Jesus talking. That's where that origin, that's where it came from. Or go the extra mile. That's actually Jesus talking too, saying, to go the extra mile for someone who asks you to do so. And there's one phrase that people may or may not know comes from the Scripture, but it goes like this: you could see the writing on the wall. You know that? It's a story from the Old Testament, King Belshazzar and Daniel. And Belshazzar was having a party, and this mysterious hand shows up and starts writing on the wall. Mene, mene, tekel, parsin. None of his intelligent soothsayers could interpret it for him. But they found Daniel, and Daniel told him, I know what it means, but it's not good news. That's why the handwriting on the wall typically means it's coming, but it's not good news. Basically, he said, your kingdom is going to be taken from you, and your life has been placed on the scales, and it's come up empty. Well, today I got to go over to my dad's and drop him off a new scale. He needs a new scale. And so I got this one for him, Amazon. Big numbers and digital and easy to use. And it got me thinking, he needs to weigh in every day using the scales. And I thought to myself, that story in the Scripture about your life being weighed in and found empty. I thought, whoa, I don't want that. Someone once said the unexamined life isn't worth living, right? Well, perhaps maybe the unweighed life, and I don't mean this kind of scale, but the unweighed life, how weighty is my life? I can tell you this, the times when I listen to and pay close attention to God's leading and then do it, oh my goodness, those times in my life are so full. They're so weighty. And I imagine if I would be put on the scale in those moments, the story would be, hey, there's something showing up on the scale, Dave. Or the times when I think less of myself and more of others and do something about it, oh, again, those are times that are weighty. But I also think of Jesus, right? The life that Jesus led in this world. I'm guessing that if we put his life on the scales, wow, bing, it weighs in heavily. So I want to try to be like Jesus as much as I can, so that there'll never be the handwriting on the wall for me that says, Dave, your life has been put on the scales and it's been found, well, not weighing in very much. Anyway, that's what I thought as I was picking up the scales I need to drop off to my dad today. How about you? I think it would be awesome if we all said, I want my life to weigh in for something. And Jesus seems to tell me the way to do that is to pay attention to him and to pay attention to others. So there's your Monday Mojo. Hope you have a good week.